Like I said, it is an all-star game, and it is a showcase type of deal, no question about it. But on the same token, there isn't a player out there that doesn't want to win the game. I used to always say when I was playing, are they keeping score tonight? They're keeping score. Let's win the game. If they're not keeping score, then maybe fine, just have some fun. But
even in a scrimmage game, you're going to be keeping score just in your
right.
head.
That's right. And you want to perform. Like Mason Diedrich there, he hasn't got a place to go to college yet to play ball. He says he wants to play college baseball. Hey, he just showed that, he turned an 84-mile-an-hour fastball around, and he's only a junior, and he's over right now talking to his head coach, Coach Wisher. Kyle Wisher, his dad, some of our listeners may remember, his dad, Brian Wisher, was a longtime head baseball coach, a real fine coach at Washington. The field at Washington is named after his dad, Brian Wisher, who donated a lot of time, money, and energy into the baseball program at Washington Community High School. For some of our listeners not familiar with, Washington is also the city that had the bad tornado.
Yeah, it was about 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Thanksgiving time 2 years ago, and they go by Washington Strong, and if you go through that town now where that tornado went through, it's pretty much rebuilt, and their athletic teams are doing well. Their school has been doing well, but boy, it was hit hard, and it was miraculous that I believe there was only one fatality in that whole thing. If you saw the pictures and the devastation, the Chicago Bears came down and helped clean up. The Chicago Bears came down here with about 20 players. The owner brought them down, and they actually were helping people pick things up in that mess, along with a lot of people from Central Illinois. But I thought that was really, really impressive.
So now as we're back to the game action, it's Bryce Meyer on the mound, starting off with a ball, but throwing it at 84 miles an hour.
Left-hander.
That one's fouled off on a line. Fans got to keep their head on a swivel.
This is the Pekin second baseman, number 3, Michael Dickey. Boy, there was a good baseball player by the name of Bill Dickey with the Yankees back in the 40s and 50s. He was a catcher, but this is a second baseman. He hit 402, stole about 13 bags.
And that one lined right into the
just above
west dugout.
We have a female photographer down there that I'm glad that ball wasn't about 2 feet lower because it was right over her head.
Looked like that was a curveball that Dickey was just laid on.
Michael Dickey.
Counts now
Junior.
1-2 with 2 outs.
I would say he is 5'9", maybe 5'10" at the most, 155 pounds of twisted steel.
Another one fouled off. That's 3 in a row.
Appears to be a pretty good contact hitter.
Bryce throwing at 85 miles an hour.
Once again, I've been impressed with the pitching here today so far. These are good numbers for high school kids.
Yeah, 2 lefties so far touching 85.
He lost control
pass
of that.
ball.
Cover home.
Runner will advance to third base.